Juicebox, he actually, last time that him and Mojo have played, or Icey, Daddy Icey.
Daddy Icey.
Daddy Icey.
Can you put some respect on that guy's name.
Can you please go back to Icey Mojo?
Well, there just should be. Okay, so the problem is
his name's Umoja. It
this
makes
is
sense.
Everybody's talking about the Ice Climbers right now,
Yes.
and with good reason, you know. But the reason why there's not really an outspoken voice for the Ice Climbers is because nobody's willing to be that guy. Nobody's willing to lean into the wind. All the Ice Climber players, you guys are too nice.
They are nice.
Diz
They are
Kid
so
Boogie,
nice.
Sharks, all of you guys are just a little too nice.
sweetheart.
There has to be an Ice Climbers out there who's just willing to be the heel and go in and just be that guy. And I think Daddy Icey could really be that guy. And that's the tag that screams, I don't really care if you don't like that I wobble, do you?
But Juicebox, last time they've played, and I don't really want to be like the the doomsayer or the fortune teller here. He kind of messed Daddy Icey up the last time they played. So I don't really know how this could go. You know, the nature of Sheik Iceys. But I'm actually interested. They started Battlefield. That's normally like a not Icey's preferred stage.
Well, you know, Daddy Icey's an unpredictable soul. And he's already looking to re-grab here. That should have been it. That will be it for sure. Yep. I don't know if he was in quite the percent you'd need there. I don't know all of them. I'm not too familiar with them. I think he could
have mashed out briefly. Because it like took a second. Nana still kind of wasn't perfectly in position.
Yeah, it looked like he was able to mash out on the first one, but Daddy Icey with the re-grab, he will secure the wobble, which of course will secure the stock as well.
Yep, so first stock going to him. I know that like once Juicebox really gets kind of like moving and grooving, he's a very fast Sheik. He's a very fast Sheik, very fast, very technical Sheik. So once he gets like started moving and grooving and not wiping his eyebrow.
That was a really early wobble there.
That was a hard call.
That was like the longest commentator's curse, one of the longest I've ever heard. Because you were going on for a second there, and then it was just like it was getting worse and worse for Juicebox as time went on. Takes a sip of whatever that is. Looks like a
it's like a
orange juice of some sort.
Yeah,
it's important to have
OJ.
High vitamin C at these events.
Shoutouts though. Shoutouts to vitamin C.
It's definitely needed at Melee tournaments. People are gross.
Yeah, I think I don't know. 2 stocks is kind of huge to be down, especially like he hasn't even taken out the Sopo yet.
Yeah, Sopo is just living to get as much as he can out of this stock right now. And he's
grab.
very low percent too.
Does have a chain grab
and he's
on
still
Sheik.
and he will see it probably right here. Oh, Daddy Icey showing a little bit of unfamiliarity there. This will be tough. I was gonna say that's tough for Sopo to deal with. That's tough.
And it looks funny, but it is like I do feel like that is optimal in that situation.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to go out there and risk trading fair with a side B and just having him recover for free. So just hang back and needle him a couple more times. Eventually he won't be able to grab it all. Daddy Icey got the Nana back now, so you know that the threat of the wobble is back on the table. And it's got to be mentally bearing down on Juicebox right now that he's a stock down and Nana's alive.
I'm a huge fan of those just like slap, 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 just like repeated fairs.
As long as you're not, you know, hitting their shield and getting wobbled for them, then yeah, it's great.
Ooh, and he actually evens it back out. Icey Mojo. God, it's still like stuck in my head. He's supposed to be Icey Mojo.
It's okay.
Daddy Icey.
Tags,
Daddy Icey.
So the thing about tags is they're made out of tagnesium. If you enter a tournament with a tag,
magnesium.
yes. If you enter
it's an actual element.
If you enter a tournament with a tag, and people know you by that tag and start to recognize you by that tag, and you try to change your tag halfway through your Smash career, people are just going to consistently call you whatever your first tag was.
Yep.
I changed
That's why I get called like Tickle all
exactly.
the time.
I changed my first tag probably 8 years ago, and there's still people that were in the scene back then who see me, and they're just like, they call me by that tag because I'm still in their cell phone as that tag, you know?
Ooh, okay, that was actually sick. I don't know if you like caught that, but it was like, he just like falling back air caught Nana. That was actually just like super sick.
It looks like what you were saying about Juicebox, about him kind of being a slow starter, and once he gets going, he's way better off. He looks like he's moving now.
Yep, once Juicebox really gets the gears rolling, he's terrifying. He's absolutely terrifying. He's incredibly fast, incredibly technical. And I'm not saying this as bias as like his practice partner and like a close friend. Like he's terrifying and quick.
Yeah, I'm relying on you to know a lot about these local guys because these MDVA guys, some of them fly super under the radar because there's a lot of talent in this region.
Yeah, what I would say, and this is kind of like, I might get a lot of like rap for this later, but like, I definitely think that MDVA's mid-level is the best mid-level of like almost any region. It's scary. It's scary how stacked the mid-level is. And he's not dead yet. Is kind of a rough situation, but he does make it back to the ledge. Okay.
That's a tough SD.
Yep. Well, it was kind of a hard call out by Mojo.
Yeah, Daddy Icey was definitely
Daddy Icey
putting the pressure on that ledge and trying to claim that real estate.
So frustrating. Oh, that could be it.
This could very well be the end. It looks like Nana's just messing up a little bit here.
Yup, that should be it. Wait, Nana's still alive.
He could have saved Nana, but then he would have had to take the pressure off Sheik, and he might have gotten edge guarded. So, just decides to stay dedicated to taking out Popo.
Oh, this could be big. Oh, but he ends up, no impact lands on the platform there.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
Oh, and he drifts back to not get fared, and Juicebox actually brings it back from 2 wobbles early.
He still had a lot of momentum carrying him the other way when he started at side B, and that's just tough to come back from.
That's always the worst.
You're gonna get fared if you just come right at the stage there, and he had no choice but to just fall in place.
Yep. Because either you just like go with the momentum of what you're going through and hope the player messes up, or like just pray that your drift is enough to get you still to ledge. So if you're Mojo, Dreamland, FD is probably going to be banned. So I think like Dreamland's likely your best bet. Stadium is another like amazing stage in the matchup.
Yeah, you don't want to be too hard on yourself because that game was so close and so doable. So there's not really a lot to worry about when it comes to your actual play and what things you need to correct. So you can put all of your mental focus on like where are we going to go stage-wise, because that's where I'm going to get the most benefit from. And we're probably going to see FD banned. I think these are still best of 3 sets, so we're probably going to see FD banned, of course. Butte City, always a good pick back in 2009. And Daddy Icey and Juicebox Game 2 will be taking place in Kanto, Pokemon Stadium.
Yep. Another execution mistake. Just gets wobbled.
I'm telling you, Gimmer, during this time right now, we could be reading an ad. There could be some potential here for some real estate, ad space for real estate for the wobble. If it's gonna stay legal, let's take advantage. And the existential dread cam. Existential.
It's actually so funny because Juicebox has such a memeable face.
He looks like Edward Norton, sort of.
I can't wait to see that replay later. One of my favorite, I think my favorite ever like wobble reaction is when Nintendo was wobbling Captain Jack. And then it's just like Captain Jack is like head bobbing to the wobble as he's looking at the camera.
Just so in sync with the beat.
And he's like smiling. He came all the way from Japan just to get wobbled. What's up, Tom? How you doing, cutie?
Got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time here to just think about our lives and just reflect on where we've been so far. The cams.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, Tom. You need to get back up there.
Too much interaction going on during this part.
Too much interaction.
Yeah,
come on, guys. That's not what Melee's about.
Let's chill. Tom looks a little flustered here.
He's embracing the meme.
He wants to scrap.
You don't know Juicebox like I know Juicebox. He's embracing the meme. He's even like scratching his nose while he's playing. Stop doing that, Tom. Ooh, okay. Nana should be dead there. All right, but Mojo's gonna go off and save her. And that actually was really unfortunate. Juicebox did not. I don't think he meant to end no impact land there. He got caught by that down smash.
And that looks like it'll do it for
that was a really
Daddy Icey
atrocious
stock. Yeah.
angle.
Yeah, that was just like horrible DI, taking you to the lowest of the lows.
Yep. Oh, okay. And Juicebox gets out.
Yeah, that was
Mojo was like hard committing to the wobble.
That was scary, scary right there. 69 the magical percent. Let's see how long you can keep that safe. Not out of the chain grab percentage.
That's it. That should be it.
That should be it though for the
Get him
regular
attack
wobble.
super risky. I've been eating potato chips in between in between wobbles. Keep them going. I got one more chip.
$245% going to zoom in. Yes. We're taking
I love it.
you,
Literally zoom in on Juicebox every time he's getting wobbled. It's so funny.
taking you live to the VGBC Existential Dread Cam. If you ever watch some of the Save State North Carolina streams when there's wobbling happening, there's like an actual there's all these things that happen during wobbles, like a existential dread meter that fills up at the bottom of the screen as the wobble goes on.
I'm a fan.
And it's like,
okay. Oof.
Juicebox pressing the action here. He needs to get rid of the Sopo quick. He's still in that down throw chain grab percent, so Daddy Icey can still threaten a grab with Sopo here.
And he's going to go to the platform. Oh, that was really unfortunate for Juicebox. That's the grab.
This should be it.
Should be up air. Oh, but he messes up.
Just a positional error there. That should have been a pretty free forward error up air.
And that back air will kill him. Juicebox shaking his head. I'm not a fan of that.
He's in a position to take back this match here, but he's really got to separate the ice climbers early and just try to make sure that he doesn't get wobbled under any circumstances. I mean, even just getting down thrown and not getting wobbled would be pretty devastating at 49%. Probably going to take a down smash.
Melee.
Here we go.
Game.
3 minutes on the clock. Juicebox taking the jacket off.
That's so. I love how they're not sitting next to each other.
Look at Juicebox's jacket and look how the inside pattern of his jacket almost matches exactly the shirt that he was wearing underneath. That's a man. That's a man who has very specific taste. When he goes to the store and goes clothes shopping, he knows what he's looking for. He's looking for a dark shirt with some lighter colored stripes. That's it. That's his look.
What a game.
2 stocks with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. I do believe this has a very high chance of going to the timer.
Yeah, it absolutely could.
Have these guys played a lot, both of them being kind of from this area?
Absolutely. They're both from, so there's like Northern Virginia and then Southern Virginia, and like both of them are actually from Southern Virginia.
Okay.
Nana actually sending a combo for Daddy Icey.
Juicebox, he's a frequenter of the cave, right? Is the cave
yes.
Southern Virginia?
Oh, Icey misses the wobble.
That could be the deciding factor here in this set, because if I'm Tom,
and that's it.
Yeah, if I'm Tom, I'm thinking about running that clock just to
as much as possible. Yeah.
Turn the mental tide on these ice climbers here, give them a taste of the pressure. Yes, yes, Tommy.
Yes, Tom. Yes.
Yes. So we've got about 1 minute and 45 left. So we can talk about pretty much anything we want during this time.
Yes.
Let's see. Do you guys remember Zunes?
Yes, Tom. I'm a fan. Just don't die. Just don't die, Tom.
Oh.
No.
I thought he was going to live
Don't
there.
run the timer. Don't run the timer.
Now that's off the table.
Oh, he's losing. This is crazy. There's a minute left. He's about to go down.
Is he going to needle camp him?
I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do this. Oh, that's going to be huge.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
No,
that's it.
No.
That's it.
Oh, no, Banana's not in position.
It's over. Oh, Nana can't get out. Oh, it's done.
No,
Tom's
that's it.
out.
No.
Tom has to do so much work.
Out.
Tom has to do so much work. Oh, 30% between Tom and the win.
Juicebox. This is crazy.
Oh my
but
God.
gets down smashed.
The gap is widening. He has to do the damage to Popo. The nano damage does not count. He's up. 28 seconds left. He could kill him.
No!
Oh, he's got to transform into Zelda. He can still save it. Oh, no!
That was so
Daddy
close.
Icey wins it with
That was so
21
close.
seconds left. So
That was
clutch.
so close. That was actually crazy. Clutch from Daddy Icey. Oh my God.
Extremely clutch play there. Doesn't look like he's phased at all. Just
Not
a
at all,
stoic
no.
killer with amazing facial hair.
Yeah.
And the lap blanket jacket technique. Moment of reflection with these two guys after that extremely long and grueling game. Tom does not look entertained.
Nope.
Looks like he's paying his taxes right now. Looks like he's filling out the forms. Readjusting the Charles Xavier-esque lap blanket of Daddy Icey. I almost called him Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee.
That's the only person I know whose tag starts with Daddy. 7 minutes and 38 seconds of melee, but not a lot of melee was going on.
There's really no melee. 7 minutes and 30 seconds of nothing.
Telling you, we could have been reading some ad space during that time. Could have been raking in some cash. Found the dreams for the last game of the opening set of this block of commentary, and it's been a long one.
Yep. I think this is the first set. It's getting hard for me to like remember that this is the first set we were commentating of this block.
Yeah, it seems like
because it was so long.
It's been 86 years. Daddy Icey locking down this side of the stage with the blizzard.
Oh, and this is actually, that platform being down on the right-hand side is, it gives Juicebox much less room to work with.
Basically giving him a half FD.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
and an
way down there.
Yeah, unfortunate SD from Daddy Icey. But Juicebox, not complaining. Definitely we take those.
Sopo is not going to be able to get back to Nana when they're that far separated. You can kind of pull Nana from that distance, I believe, but I don't think you can do the other way around. Daddy Icey playing it nice and patient considering that he's down. He's trying to press the action a little bit and get it closer, but he could be more aggressive, I think, with the Blizzard, because Blizzard's what's going to lead to grabs.
Because of the nature of wobbling, like, you can still play passive while down. Yep, Juicebox was caught encroaching a little too hard on Nana there.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready to get hit by down smash there because it didn't look like he had great DI. Wow, that hitbox.
Yeah, the platform is like really low, so it's not like the best position for Juicebox playing his platform game.
Daddy Icey just, every time he feels threatened, he's just going to roll away now. And if he keeps doing that, we might see Juicebox start to time it with a dash attack or some other kind of pursuit. Nana's gone probably. It's going to be impossible to save Nana.
Yep, and that should be the stock if Juicebox doesn't mess this up.
We all make mistakes.
Yep.
Still got a couple more I think he can get. Yep. I think the platform might have saved him from at least getting a bear there.
Yep. All right, so we have another stock for Juicebox. Still a grueling battle. Another 5 minutes left.
Yeah,
doesn't really look like we're going to be playing the clock here on Fountain.
I don't think we're not on pace with the last match, but this was the stock last match that took the longest. So we'll see how Daddy Icey plays this because I believe he was the one that was up at this point last match, but it was close throughout.
Oh, nah, I thought he was dead. I actually thought he SD'd.
Very, very close to an unfortunate SD.
Dude, the way Juicebox is playing like he's mixing up a lot of his movement from the ledge, just in general. Like, and I think that needle actually extended the F smash hitbox. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I'd have to
kind of like
ask,
a Shy Guy effect.
I'd have to ask the Melee Mythbusters, but I'm not sure if that is true or not.
I'm not sure.
It definitely looks like it.
It looked weird.
If you John about it, most people will think it's legit.
Okay, we got a combo starter from Juicebox. Got a pretty good amount of percent.
Oh, Daddy Icey now is in that wobble percent. He's going to start looking to grab. But he's got to save Nana.
And he kills himself for Nana. Too greedy for wobbling.
He risked it all for Nana.
And the smile. Oh, he recognizes it. He realizes his greed cost him.
He knows that he's in big trouble now, and he's got to play really, really clutch to even come close to winning this game.
Yep. Yeah. It's not like greed. Like, you know, like you really need to like make sure you save your Nana. Yep, and that should do it.
Yep.
You gotta DI those out.
Well, with that down throw, it's tricky if you're not really, really familiar with just some of the setups and stuff that they're using if they go off that. Because most Ice Climbers are going to try to go right into this wobble.
All right, no, we don't need Dread Cam. All right, so last stock, game 3.
This is a classic situation where you would see a wobble and then end up on a GR Smash top 10 contemplation.
Yep, and that should do it.
Wobbling's off the table now, and Juicebox looks like he's going to seal the deal here.
Lather, rinse, repeat. No matter the height. Yep, and that'll do it. Just grab ledge, and that should do it. Good stuff to Juicebox, and that will be Daddy Icey's last stock of the tournament.
Good stuff to Daddy Icey, too, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a very close set throughout, and